Hello, Biafrans, ladies and gentlemen, home and abroad. I welcome you to Biafra Universal TV this moment with vital updates. As I promise you that every corner and corner of Biafra land, especially southeast, shall be visited, both in the bush, in the forest, on the road, and the illegal checkpoints mounted by Nigerian military and police terrorists. So, what we have assigned to do is what we are doing to make sure that there will be no any terrorist or bandit that left behind inside the Biafran forest or bushes. At one thing must be very clear to the people I'm talking to. I am talking to my people, Biafrans, Igbo people. Their useful and earlier information is very important to us, for us to know the whereabouts of the detractors and the faceless enemies who have come to Biafra land to take away lives, to steal, to kill, and to kidnap and to rape. I want to say that their time have expired. And for those of them who are hearing my voice, if that person needs peace as a terrorist or bandit, should leave the land of Biafra. I repeat, any terrorist or bandit that refuses to leave the land of Biafra shall have himself or herself to be blamed. Like I said before, I and my men, we are not smiling, we are not laughing, because this is essential issue. It's a terrible issue on ground. Listen to the whole world, you will see that some places that terrorists gain the ground, nobody sleeps, nobody rests, and nobody sees food to eat. People die en mass on daily basis. And I don't want the case of Biafrans to be the same, because Biafrans are special people on earth and very special to the Almighty God. So what I'm trying to make you to understand is that we are hitting the ground running, and we are going to make the forests and the bushes uncomfortable for the bandits who come from the north only to jeopardize the peace and the tranquility of Biafran people. As you are listening to me, some of you may take it seriously, some of you might not. And some of you are still on the opinion of Biafrans have no soldiers, Biafrans have no militaries, but I don't have much to tell you until you meet with them with your weapons. So that is when you know whether Biafrans have militaries or have bones or have soldiers. So it's not with mouth, but it's by action this time around. I want to inform those who are listening to me that the battle that was in array is not for children, because tough meat are for those who are of age. We have come out and we have returned home, and Biafrans special forces are still returning home from different parts of the world where they are residing, to come and do needful, because charity begins at home. If you are doing well in Sierra Leone, in Aleppo, Syria, in Afghanistan, in Georgia, United States of America, in United Nations, in India, China. I'm telling you, all these countries I'm mentioning to you, you will see Biafran generals, captains, colonels, and the rest of them. I know myself and I know my connections, and I know what it will take, and I know how expensive it is financially to make sure that you rally these people down to Biafra land for them to help to comb insecurity in Biafra land. We are not talking about any other thing, or I'm not talking about any other thing except the security of the lives and properties of Biafrans, the release of Mazen Amdekano, and the Biafra restoration on December 2nd. So when this is accomplished, then I will say to Biafrans, bye-bye. I will go back to overseas where I have been residing. So actually, what brought me home for 4 years now is the sufferings and the pains, the agonies that my people are going through. I watch them on the satellite. They are weeping, wailing. They are being helpless. Nobody speaks on their behalf. The Southeast politicians denied them, and Igbo Haneze denied them, and those so-called Igbo elites denied them. So I cannot start telling you what has happened and what I saw on the social media or the internet or by satellite anywhere I'm residing. So, but I will only tell you that it is time to complete the job we started in order to put finishing touches on Biafra referendum. So I am here to inform you that more soldiers are yet to arrive, and many have arrived to ensure the peaceful restoration of Biafra nation. We are not out to fight anybody or to kill anybody. No, we are not killers, we are not terrorists. But whosoever that have intention to kill us will not go alive. So that is what we are here to do, to protect our land, our boundaries, our country, our people, and to make sure that they eat 3 square meal in a day. For your information, anybody who want to kill you, and in the process the person died, it's not a bad thing. Self-determination, protection is not a crime. Self-defense is not a crime. That somebody want to kill you and you decided to protect yourself. I didn't see where it is a crime in the whole world. It is a legal thing. Protect yourself. Self-defense. Self-determination. We are living in a free world where nobody is supposed to entangle you and frozen you and smoke you. You become like stockfish, and sometimes they go to the extent of removing away your lives. So we Biafran security forces have vowed and believe each other that we cannot watch our people killed in our presence. And this is our major motive, or what have motivated our coming down to Biafra land to do the needful. So we are not here for war, but in case somebody declares war on us, which they have declared before now, when we have not arrived. So they have been killing us by the hand of Buhari. So for a good 8 years. So now we have decided that whatever it will take us, we are going to stop that impunity killing, that madness killing, the wanton killings, the Islamization madness, the extremism madness, the jihadist madness, the Fulanization madness. We are going to make sure that all of them comes to an end. Do you know, before I wrap up, that Nigeria government, by Tinubu hand, have legalized terrorism in Nigeria? Ask me how. The terrorists today goes to bank to collect the money they charged for ransom. Bank manager is there, security forces are there. Then a terrorist will now come to the bank and bring a check, given to him to cash out money that they charged for ransom as they kidnapped some people. And your mind have not tell you anything, that this is not a country. It's an eyesore. It's very, very, when I say appalling, it is an understatement. So Nigeria is not a place of hope. There is no hope for Nigerians. There is no hope in Nigeria. So I will still advise that the best option is to disintegrate Nigeria, divide Nigeria for the interest of peace and to avoid the unwanted killings or wanton killings, incessant killings, impunity killings of Fulani Mieti Allah terrorists from the north. But I am here to tell anyone listening to me from Biafra land to understand that we are not going back, and we are maximizing our forces, our intelligence, our resistance soldiers, and our Biafra defense forces. On daily basis, we are geometrically growing, whether if anybody likes it or not, and we shall definitely make sure that what we come to do, they do not become a standstill. We shall make sure that we move forward to actualize the Biafra aim. And because the Biafra aim is what? To be free from Nigeria entanglement and colonial mentality. So you can see, whether if you like it or not, you are busy working, and the people who don't deserve it are consuming it for their own lust, because they feel like you are a slave. You are being defeated during the 67-70 Nigeria Civil War. But I'm not praying for another Nigeria Biafra Civil War to come for the sake of innocent children and women and those who are handicapped and physically challenged. I'm not, all this made me, I don't pray for another civil war between Nigeria and Biafra again. But since we have come to discover that kingdom is taken, all right, kingdom is not given. If you need to be free, you must fight for your freedom. If you want to be a nation, then you must fight for your nation, because there will be no remission of sin without shedding of blood. There is no any nation that cannot fight that will have freedom. I leave you here.